Maverick 100.9, Aggieland's country alternative. It's Corliss, joined by our Jacob Stelly, our Aggieland artist. And I feel like this is like our quarterly check-in. You and I at least check in with each other a few times a year, right?
Oh, yeah. Every once in a while, we just catch up. And you caught me when I just started college. And I feel like ever since then, we just kind of do our little check-in every now and then and make sure everything's going smooth.
I'd say it's a good thing because us talking means that you are out and still doing big things. We have so much to talk about. Now, of course, Saturday night, January 22nd, you're coming back to the Tap and you are bringing some really fun friends.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. We're excited. We got Slade and Carson, so it's going to be a fun one.
That is way sick. So we've also got new music to talk about. We have a lot, y'all. So I think we're going to start it there is with the brand new single, Sweet Irene. It is finally out to everybody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's out. It's been a long time coming, too. This one has been floating around, I guess, in my head for longer than any of the other music. I mean, we had it written before Dark Side of the Moon or before Bad Bad Things and all that stuff. So it's nice to finally have it out and, floating around and playing on everybody's speakers. So I'm super excited about it.
I would have to say this is one of those songs that, I don't know, it fits you the best. Like every once in a while, you'll change up your sound, but I think Sweet Irene is just pure Jacob Stelly. Do you get that feeling from this song?
Yeah, 100%. It means a whole lot to me. And like I said, it is the oldest one. And it's like, I guess, we put out our first EP so long ago, or it feels long ago for me. And Sweet Irene was kind of the first song that really started to kind of, figure out my sound. I had this sound in my head that I was trying to achieve and go for. And Sweet Irene was kind of the very first one that started swaying in that direction, So, yeah, I agree.
That makes a lot of sense. Well, I'm really excited for everybody to finally hear it on Maverick 100.9. This is Jacob Stelly, Sweet Irene. Listen to it now and stay here because we got more to talk about with Jacob. Due to copyright, Brian Broadcasting is not licensed to air this single in podcast form, but we do urge you to go find Jacob Stelly and stream and download all of his music. Today's interview continues now. That was Sweet Irene. You're hearing it for the first time on Maverick 100.9. We've got Aggieland Artist Jacob Stelly in with us. And of course, we're talking live music because you're coming back to the Tap and we've got more details on that. But I got to tell you, I got a little teary-eyed on New Year's Eve when I started seeing pictures of my little baby Jacob Stelly, who's not such a baby anymore, playing in front of thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Can you tell me about that?
Man, it was insane. It was New Year's, it's been, I guess, a couple weeks since then, and I still, I guess, haven't totally processed the whole experience. It was unbelievable. We had never played for nearly that many people, and it was incredible. There was nothing like stepping on that stage and like hearing 12,000 people screaming. It was surreal. I mean, it was like it doesn't feel like it was anything. My actions weren't things that I was doing, it was just floating through the performance. It was crazy.
Yeah, I can imagine your mind would almost go. I know that I get overwhelmed when there's a sea of people like that. I think the most that I've ever been on a stage in front of was 26,000. But they blur. I don't know if you've noticed this, but you can only see so many people and the rest of it is like a brick wall.
Absolutely. And that's one of the craziest things is like people think that you're super, super nervous. But honestly, for me, and I don't know that if this is for everybody, but for me, I feel like I was almost less nervous because there's such a disconnect when there's that many people there that it's like you're here and they're there. It's two separate things. So it's kind of a crazy thing. I feel like the nerves are a whole lot less abrasive in front of a room full of 12,000 than a room full of 200. So.
Right. Which if everybody doesn't know what we're talking about, please go follow Jacob Stelly. Check out these pictures. It's absolutely extraordinary. But this was Jacob opening up for Parker McCollum on New Year's Eve. And that just, to see you get on that stage, to see you in that moment, that means a lot to me. That's known just the weird little kid with a guitar walking into a radio station.
Feels like forever ago.
It does. Well, we are, we're super excited that you still care about us little people here in College Station, that you're making your way back to the tap.
I know. I miss all you guys. I miss College Station. It's been too long.
Well, and like we were talking about earlier, you are bringing along the whole gang. Now, the part that I was most excited about was opening the show. You got to go Saturday night, January 22nd. Gracie York and Holly Beth are opening up this show. I think they are phenomenal. Love those girls.
They are incredible.
And so they'll be song swapping. And then on the same stage as you and fellow Aggieland artist, Carson Jeffrey, and then Slade Coulter. Have the three of you done this before together?
We have never, ever played a show, all three of us together. But, Slade and Carson have played together. Me and Carson have played together. And then me and Slade play together all the time. So it's, we're all really, really good friends. And I just can't wait. Carson is actually the one who made this necklace that I wear all the time.
No way.
Yeah, it's just Stelly on the back. He made that for me. So, years ago, before we both started playing music. So.
Oh my gosh. See, people never quite, if it's one of those things, if you don't get it, you don't get it. If they don't get the community we have as far as music goes in College Station, it goes far beyond whatever you could imagine. Any type of friendship, any type of bond.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's unreal. The people that, especially that when, I was in school and stuff, I feel like there was just so many of our friends and stuff. There was just really was this little community of people who really enjoyed to hang out with each other as well as play music together. So very cool.
Yeah. Well, all of you can see this friendship live, and it is very fun to see. Please get your tickets now at the tapbcs.com. And as always, Jacob, it is always amazing to check in with you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me again.